Well, it's a clear and real cold night out there. We are tracking storm number one. I was talking about two. Number one is in the Rockies. That's going to come here on Monday, and that's going to be a rainmaker. But there's another storm in the North Pacific that is just starting to take some shape. It's mainly just some energy at this point. It's going to drop southward along the coast and then come across the country. That storm could potentially bring us some winter weather later in the week. Highs today across the country, a little chilly in the nation's midsection up through the Great Lakes and the upper Midwest, but nothing unusual certainly for this time of the year. We got up to about 40. We're at 27 now. Not much of a wind out there tonight. And those temperatures are going to drop into the upper teens to around 20 early tomorrow morning. So I think about 20 here in RVA. That would be the coldest of the season so far. Many rural areas will drop into the mid and upper teens. And then highs for your Sunday, low and mid 40s. A little different than today. We saw a lot of bright sunshine today. We'll start out with a good amount of sun tomorrow, and then the clouds will gradually increase ahead of that first storm that comes in on Monday. Temperature-wise, we're going to have quite a few days below normal. Notice a little peak here, a little warmer behind the storm on Tuesday, but then a little surge of cold air comes in as storm number two comes into the area, so we may stay in the mid-30s on Thursday before rebounding again by next weekend. Overnight tonight, skies will be clear until early morning. There may be a few clouds rolling in from the west. These clouds will gradually increase across the region during your Sunday, but it will be a dry day. All the precipitation is going to stay west of the mountains tomorrow. That'll be changing on Monday as here comes that first storm. Monday midday into the afternoon, a decent amount of rain across most of the region. Notice a little bit of a mixture here, areas well north and west of Richmond. That's the only spot. Might see a little freezing rain and some snow mixed in up that way over the higher elevations. That storm exits on Tuesday. Things are dry Tuesday and Wednesday, but then we'll be watching the development of our next system, and the computer data is starting to develop a little bit of consensus as to how this could play out. Potentially it's just too warm Wednesday night that we get some rain, but notice snow to the west, and this could be a changeover as the storm goes on by. Remember, I mentioned pulling in some cold air from the north, so you may have a good shot at some snow during the day on Thursday, and this could be accumulating snow. The actual track of the system will determine the prospects for snow where you live. Here in RVA, a more northerly track means more rain, but still the potential for a little bit of snow. Farther south track, you probably have heard this before, southern storms tend to give us our best shot at snow, and that could give us a pretty significant snow accumulation. Unlikely that it goes too far south, but if it was to go even farther south, maybe the Carolinas could get some snow and we could almost miss out. But that's unlikely at this time. Right now, it's kind of a rain versus snow scenario for us, and we will tend to pinpoint that over the next 48 to 72 hours. Clear overnight, cold, 20 in town, mid-teens in the coldest rural areas. Your Sunday, we'll see an increase in clouds, 39 at noontime, and the high tomorrow, about 44 degrees. Rain comes in Monday. It's out of here early Tuesday, dry midweek and a little bit warmer, but then it gets colder with the potential for some snow on Thursday and then drying out for next weekend.